dear friends and students, this is Shafin Ahmed once again. I would like to ask you some of the questions, right? If you think your English is really fluent and fine, right? I'm looking for some of the fastest speaker in the country so that you can represent our country nationally and internationally. So there are a number of students or the colleagues or maybe some of your cousins, friends, their English is really cool and first. And I'm looking for some of the fastest speaker in the country so that we can represent our country nationally and internationally. So please do help me, right? If you think your English is fluent and fine, comment below so that I can find you out very shortly. And I'm going to make some types of fastest group in the country whose English is really fluent and fine, who can speak at least 50 sentences in a minute. I'm looking for these types of students, right? If you think your English is so fluent and you can record your video and send it to me anywhere on my Facebook, Shafin Ahmed. And what I'm trying to say, right? If you think that your English is really fluent, you try to record about a topic. You can talk about yourself, your family, your friends, or brothers, sisters of the country, or any topic you want. So what you have to do, right? You have to speak 50 sentences in a minute. It's about like 25 words in a minute, right? You got to be serious about it. You see, just like me, what I'm trying to say, right? I'm just talking to you non-stop, right? I'm just linking my sentences after sentences, right? I don't care, like that my sentences are getting connected properly or not. You have to be so much connection. You have to have so much connection power, right? When you're talking, when you're making some types of conversations, right? You need to connect your sentences a lot of ways, right? So what I'm trying to say, dear friends and students, right? If you think your English is really fluent, or maybe your cousins, your brothers, sisters, colleagues, or anybody's English is really fluent and fast in the country, so try to find out those people, right, and comment in my message box, right, or you can send your video, right, so that I can find you out. You're the fastest speaker and the fluent speaker. So what I'm going to do with this fluent and fastest speaker in my group, I'm going to find out the fastest speaker in the country. Maybe these are scattered, these are spread at so many places in the country. It can be in the city, it can be in village. I'm going to find out every single persons. I'm going to find out every single fluent speaker in the society. I'm going to make it in a group, and then I'm going to make some types of competitions that who is the fastest speaker in the country, and then we can do some types of competitions, and through these competitions, right, some of the young generations, they can be motivated to be the fastest speaker in the country. This fluency, this fastest speaker can really help you in the job market, and you can be some types of fluent speaker, you can be some types of great marketer, or you can represent the country internationally. So I'm going to do some types of competitions with India or several types of countries, right? They have so much fluent speaker, the fastest speaker in their country. So I'm going to offer them that we are Bangladeshi, we can speak English fluently. It doesn't matter, right? We live in the country, we live in Bangladesh, but it doesn't mean that some of the friends, some of the brothers, sisters, and all these people can't speak English fluently. So I am going to find out some of the fastest speaker in the country. So please help me, share it as much as really possible on your Facebook, and suggest your friends, right? If someone's English is really fast and fine, right, try to find them out so that we can make a wonderful group. We can make our country first, we can make someone's English first, slowly but surely. And that's all about it, right? And today I'm speaking very fluently because you know that I'm looking for some of the fastest speaker. If I don't speak fast, that people can really mind, they can criticize me or all these things, right? So I would like to request every single person, right, try to find out the fastest speaker in the country and help me to make a fastest speaker group in the country in a short time. And please write in comment, right, if your English is really first, if you can say 50 sentences in a minute. 50 sentences in a minute, you have to have this power to talk about any topic. So in the group, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a topic. It can be yourself, it can be your father, mother, brothers, sisters, colleagues, or any types of people, right, in the society. It can be some types of social topics, it can be any types of topic, right? Whenever I'm going to give you a topic, right, you have to take 50 sentences in a minute. You have to talk about it. So I'm going to check your fluency. Your fluency has to be fine, and your pronunciation has to be very clear and smooth. And our mission, my intention is to find out the fastest speaker in the country. So what you have to do, right, you have to talk about yourself, right? You can talk about fluently or not. You can talk about your best friend, you can talk about your best teacher, you can talk about favorite restaurant, you can talk about your village, you can talk about the city. So you have to say 50 sentences in a minute. If you have these types of power, right, I promise you, right, and that's can be possible anyway to take you in my group. So if you want to work with me, if you want to be in my group, if you want to talk to me, if you want to represent a country, if you want to present internationally that we are Bangladeshi, we can speak English fluently, it doesn't matter. It can be any types of topic in the society, you see. And that's all about it. And I just want to request you try to be a fluent and fastest speaker, or find out some of the people who are fast in English, who can speak 20 sentences in a minute, who can speak 50 sentences in a minute. Find them out, help me, get me in my group. Anyway, take care of yourself, and I hope I have said a lot of sentences in a minute or something like that. You can count it so later on. So take care of yourself. I will see you with my fastest group in a short time if you really help me. Thank you very much. Shafin Ahmed, Assalamu alaikum. Take care.